Well, greetings to everyone. It won't have escaped your notice that I haven't commented on any of the wars going on at the moment for some time, because you're getting plenty of commentary, no doubt, on for those of you who still watch mainstream media, who are still peddling half-truths, lies and all the rest of it, because everybody likes to make lots of money out of wars. And there's always somebody, and there ever has been, making money out of wars and young men going to war and dying. But I just think I need to give people the heads up a little bit. It was some time since I finished at the Royal College of Defence Studies, and I was reading strategy there, and it's come in very useful in recent years, as I thought it probably would. But what people aren't really explaining, what you're not getting from your Daily Telegraph and all the rest of it, is that there are wars of choice and existential wars. Now, as far as the Russian Federation are concerned, it is now an existential war because they do not want NATO troops lining up on their 1,000-mile border with the Ukraine. And they'll be very clear about that for some time. That one's still going on. It's not in the main headlights at the moment. Never mind. It will be in the fullness of time. And I have not changed my mind on that at all. But this war that's going on at the moment, of course, in the Middle East is interesting because Iran regards it, which is a theocracy, which regards it as an existential war as well. And of course, there is another thing that's quite fascinating because Americans, the United States, never understand anything at all about anything, as far as I can see. But what's happened is that there was only one person who was really firmly in Tehran against the adoption of a nuclear deterrent. Maybe one might say erroneously on their behalf. But they were very sure that the theocracy, that it was against the concept of Shia law. And of course, they are Shia in Iran, which used to be Persia. So I'm just reminding you that it used to be Persia, sometimes referred to as Persia, historically as Persia. So it's thousands as a culture and a people thousands of years old. All right. And that needs to be hauled in because they're not easily pushed around. Plus, of course, the concept of martyrdom in the Shia Muslims, which they regard as being very much the same as the Christians. In 200 and 300 AD. Martyrdom was part and package of the religion. So bombing them and killing them is going to do no good at all. And cut the mustard with them. It might cut the mustard with us in the West, but it doesn't cut the mustard with them. Then, of course, we have Israel, which nobody's allowed to criticise at all, which is arguably still a theocracy as well of a different mutated kind, which nobody's allowed to say. Zionists, and most people don't understand what Zionism is, and I'm going to go into that with Bishop Dewar in the coming weeks. We're going to talk about it in some depth, and I'm going to ask him to try to explain to people what Zionism is. But very briefly, it is the fact that they feel, Zionists feel in Israel, that they are God's chosen people. All right, this isn't a criticism of them in any way. I, for many years, believed that the English were God's chosen people, as did my father and my grandfather. But leaving that aside, what we must bear in mind is that we have a theocracy fighting a sort of theocracy insofar as that they believe they are the chosen ones. It seems that everybody thinks they're the chosen ones by God. And that can only be a recipe for disaster. One would imagine it's disaster what's going on now. What is interesting, doubly interesting again, is proxy wars. So we have the United States fighting a proxy war with the Ukrainian young men in the Ukraine against the Russian Federation. And we have the Israelis fighting a proxy war with the United States military establishment. They're using them to make war on Iran. And of course, nobody could say that it's an existential threat of Iran to the United States because that would be just too absurd. It's just complete and total nonsense. I mean, just look at the distances on the map between the two and the people with all the bases out there, all the military hardware out there, of course, are the Americans. If they haven't lost them all already, I don't know. They're being blown up so quickly. But they are, it's the tail wagging the dog. And of course, I saw a joke the other day saying that, Trump's ill. No, it wasn't Trump's ill. What was it? Oh, yes, that's right. Netanyahu's disappeared. Who the hell's running America? Which I thought was, as humour can often be, slightly pithy. So there we are. We seem to have lots of wars for no apparent reason to the layman. Certainly, it's got nothing to do with us. All right? Nothing to do with the United Kingdom. Can't possibly have anything to do with us. You can use all the analogies you like in 1939, but they don't wash. They're only given by either propagandists or people ignorant of history. It's nothing to do with us. We are not a world power. We're not even a regional power out there anymore. So the only reason we need an air force and a navy and an army is to defend our own island, and we're not making much of a good job as that, are we? Let's be frank. God knows where the navy is. Apparently we don't have one, which is why they're pouring into Dover at 1,000 a week, because we don't have a navy. God knows where the Royal Marines are, and God knows where the backbone to actually mobilise them has gone. But that's the situation as it stands at the moment. Fortunately, as we've run down our armed forces so dreadfully in the last 2 decades, all political parties, and we have a Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, incapable of making any form of decision about anything at all, and an opposition who don't really quite know where they are, which are broadly in favour of the Zionists, but don't quite know why. So it seems things can't get better. And of course, Israel wants a greater Israel. If you look at a map, you can Google it up, a greater Israel. They just want more and more land, more and more land. And the only thing that's stopping them doing that, of course, is Iran, which is a very serious regional power. And they want to get rid of everybody. They want to get rid of Syria, the Lebanon, Iran, so they can expand and expand and expand to make more money. Yeah. It was ever thus, wasn't it? War and money. Still, there we are. That's my view. As most of you know, my work is very heavily independently research based, and I get my information from all over the world. It would help if you press the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, because the more subscribers I have, the more likely it is that international independent research institutes will share their material with me. It's most helpful, and then of course I'll automatically share it with you. So, surprise, won't cost you anything. Thank you very much.